We've come to a very special part of tonight. We're going to hear from a very special man tonight. And some work's been put into an AV. We're going to hear a bit of the backstory of this amazing man. But before we do, ladies and gentlemen, please, let's put our hands together for Josef!
Josef Rakich, and I have something to tell you. In 20 years' time from now, you're going to be more disappointed with the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did. So get out there, dream big, and achieve greatness. Don't be afraid to dream, and don't be afraid to dream big, because dreams do come true. Sometimes life will hit you in the head like a brick, but don't lose faith. Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team. He said he locked himself in his room and cried. But did he give up on his dreams? No. 6 times NBA champion, 4 times NBA All-Star, and one of the greatest and most successful basketball players of all time. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always try just one more time. Bodybuilding is no walk in the park. It's not easy. You have to be dedicated and stay focused 24/7, 365 days of the year. It's not just about the work you put in the gym, but also outside the gym. Every meal, every mouthful, everything you do, it takes you one step closer to your goal or one step further away. I train for 2 hours a day, 6 days a week. I don't miss workouts. I eat 6 times per day, every day. I never miss a meal. I weigh my food. I count my calories. I know exactly what I'm eating every single day. I know my body inside out. I know what works and I know what doesn't. You must be dedicated. Dedication to what you do with your training and your eating. You cannot tiptoe to this lifestyle. This is a 24/7 full-time job. Bodybuilding makes me unique. It makes me different. I don't want to be average, I don't want to be normal. Being normal is the worst thing in the world you can be. Strive to be different and strive for greatness.
Come on, you can do better than that. Put your hands together. Oh, I said put your hands together. Oh, I said put your hands together. Oh, you gotta love that. Being normal is the worst thing you can be. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Josef Rakich. Take a seat, let's get comfy. Awesome. First of all, bro, it's awesome to have you here tonight with us. Yeah, come on, let's put our hands together. And straight off the bat, bro, you know, we want to hear a little bit from you, about you, so please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Josef Rakich, and I'm an ISSA certified personal trainer and worldwide online personal trainer. I'm an EHP Labs sponsored athlete, and my job is basically to create meal plans and workout programs for people all around the world so they can help achieve their fitness goals.
Awesome. Now, bro, what school did you go to? Just it's a weird question.
I went to Massey High School, which is out in West Auckland.
And what's your favourite food, bro? We have to know. What's your favourite food?
My favourite food? My diet is pretty strict. You know, I stick to the basics, you know, chicken, rice. So chicken is one of my favourites, but if I had to name a cheap food, I'd probably go on pizza.
Sweet. It's the key to success, guys. It truly is. Awesome. So, bro, one thing I know about, I'm quite qualified in watching things like Pumping Iron. I've seen movies with Arnold on it, so I've done a bit of study, bro, and I've come to understand that it does require somewhat of a lifestyle to be successful at what you do. And I've seen the side that's glamorous, but I've also seen the side that has challenge, that has when no one's watching, but what is it that pushes you past those things? What is it that drives you? What is it that wakes you up in the morning when everyone else is asleep and gets you in that gym to do what you do?
So what drives me is, well, basically the gym is my passion. It's what I love to do. I wake up every morning and the first thing I do is, go to get something to eat, then I'm straight off to the gym. I don't have to motivate myself to go to the gym because it's what I enjoy and what I love doing. People often ask me, oh, how are you so dedicated, how are you so committed to go to the gym every day? It's what I love, it's what I enjoy, so of course I'm going to do it. It's just like, if someone loves playing PlayStation, you don't have to be dedicated or motivated to play PlayStation. You just play PlayStation because you like PlayStation. Well, I like going to the gym, so I go do what I like to do.
Nice, bro. Just on that note, bro, one of those guys, thank you. It's just what we do, guys. It's just what we do. Grab my Zoom. So, Josef Rakich Fitness, bro. Tell us a little bit about your business. You've told us about what you do and how you've been there and stuff like that, but tell us a bit about some of the lives that you've been able to touch, some of the things that you've done that have been highlights in the business that you own, bro. Yeah, break it down.
Okay, so basically I left school and then I went and became qualified as a personal trainer. I went and I got a job at a gym. I started working in the gym, training clients one-on-one. From there, I started building an online base, so getting my name out there on social media, trying to get more exposure. People started coming to me asking for meal plans, workout programs, so I started helping them out. And then it got to the point where a lot of people were asking me for plans and programs, so I thought I may as well create a business where I can offer people these services. That's when I started Josef Rakich Fitness. When I was a personal trainer in the gym, I could only train basically people in the area, but I thought if I do something online, I can target people from all around the world and help people on a much larger scale than just a specific area or a specific gym.
Cool, and you talked about that you're passionate about it, and I suppose that answers the question, why did you decide to get into it? But what kind of, if I can ask, what kind of money are we talking about, bro? There's a lot of young people here tonight and business ideas and maybe even dreams and goals are starting to flood into their lives, but if I can ask, what kind of money are we talking about that you're starting to pull in?
Well, the money from doing online personal training is a lot better than single one-on-one in the gym. When I was working in the gym, I used to charge $50 for an hour session for a client. And then I used to think, that's the max I could earn, was $50 for the hour, but how could I earn more? So I started doing group trainings, I'd train maybe 20 or 30 people, and I'd charge them $10 for an hour. That way I was making $200 or $300 for the hour instead of 50. But then I thought, outside the box even more. How can I, increase that even more? And I thought, going worldwide, going online, where I can target people from all around the world and on a much larger scale.
Oh, that's cool. And bro, with that, you've talked about all around the world. Where has your business been able to take you so far?
I've got clients all around the world, so even countries that I've never heard of before. But the most common would be, America, United States, Australia, New Zealand. But I've also got clients in Egypt, India, everywhere,
And in 5 years' time, bro, where do you see yourself?
In 5 years' time, I want to build Josef Rakich Fitness into more of a brand than, at the moment, it's kind of Josef Rakich Fitness as myself and a brand, but I'm moving more towards the brand. Basically, just get as much exposure as I can and get as well known and change as many lives as possible.
Awesome. Hey, that deserves a hand right there. The next thing I want to talk to you about is success. You know, there are a lot of people out there, and I know a lot of personal trainers myself, people that are passionate about it. What do you think it means, like the phrase, work hard? What do you think it means to work hard, to do what it takes to get to where you want to be? What does a typical day look like for yourself?
What do I think work hard is? Work hard to me is doing whatever it takes to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. Put in the amount of hours you need to do to get what you want. The more you put in, the more you're going to get out of it. That goes for anything in life. So it's all about what you put in, you get back out.
How many people do you think you'd work with in one day?
In one day, at least 100.
Wow, that's awesome. Oh my goodness. You know, I've no doubt through doing a bit of research, I got to have a look at a little bit of the things that you do, even some of the lives that you've been able to turn around, bro. So just, you know, we really do want to commend you on that. Keep it up, brother, keep it up.
Thank you.
And, you know, with this type of lifestyle, and you know, with your physique, with the way that you look, the way that you are, you know, there must be, even if I do testify myself, there must be some type of haterade out there, bro, you know, like, especially New Zealand, tall poppy syndrome, you know, go to the beach, everyone puts on their jersey, you know, there must be some type of hating that goes on, bro, and, you know, how do you deal with it, and, you know, does it happen?
Yeah, there's always going to be those haters out there. I guess it goes with anything, you know. If someone's doing something good, there's always going to be that one person or many people that hate or try to bring you down to their level.
Oh, preach it.
What I've noticed though, you know, in person, when I'm at like fitness expos or out in public or anything, I never come across any haters. The haters are always just online behind their keyboards, when no one can see them.
Keyboard warriors is the technical term.
So yeah, they spread their hate. It's just because if they see someone doing well, instead of lifting themselves up, they try to put you down, where they should not put others down, but focus on raising themselves up.
If I can ask, you know, what do you do in those situations, you know, because there's got to come a time where it becomes too much sometimes, or, you know, things like, oh man, come on, you know. Yeah. What do you do to deal with those sorts of things?
When I come across, you know, hate messages or anything through social media, most of the time I just ignore it, because it's not even worth giving them the time of the day to respond to them. It just fuels their fire, and that's what they want. They want a response. But if you ignore them, it just probably it affects them more, because they're like, oh, you didn't take any notice of what I just said to him. But if there's anything, you know, stupid, we just delete the comments. We like to keep a positive influence, so people that are negative some way.
Man, bro, that's really cool, man. Yeah. And you know, we're going to move into something that I know a lot of people have come here tonight to get from you, and that's your Lamborghini. I'm just playing. Back to the question. Alright, give us some fit tips. Like if there's, you know, like Caillou was asking me earlier, like those shortcuts, those things that you do that have made you go through the roof styles-ish.
The biggest tip that I can give is the #1 tip. I guess it goes for everything, is consistency. You need to be consistent. When most people fall off, you know, they set a goal or whatever it is they want to achieve, and they work towards that, but then they stop, they give up, and then they start again, they stop, they start again. Consistency is the best thing. Just keep going no matter what,
Awesome.
until you reach your goal.
Cool, man. And you know, just off the back of that, how important, like, because life happens, things can come up, circumstances, situations, all sorts. You know, how important is it for you to have your family support? How important has it been for you to have people behind you, supporting you? You know, I got to meet a few of the boys earlier, and your wonderful partner. You know, how important is it to have people in your corner backing you up?
Support is everything. At the end of the day, you need that support from others to, you know, to push you, and so you can keep doing what you're doing.
Awesome, awesome.
I wouldn't be where I was today if it wasn't for, you know, my staff, my family, my friends. They will help out.
Cool.
You know.
Hey, let's give them a hand tonight. So, we're moving into now some of the questions that have been put on Facebook. We've put it out there a couple of weeks ago, and we had an amazing amount of questions come through. So I'm going to try and go through a few of them tonight. What is the latest book you're reading at the moment?
The latest book? To be honest with you, I don't actually read much books. I'm not much of a book reader, but what I do read is articles and that online. Like, if I'm going to read something, it'll be like an article on nutrition or training. That's what I'm into. But such as a book, I wouldn't say I'm much of a book reader.
I mean, it's like this, bro. I go to the library and the books reading me. Stuff. And you know, busy people live busy lives because they're passionate. You know, that's a given. You know, your days consumed by what drives you. But is there something you do, putting the gym aside? I know you're passionate about it. Putting business aside. What is it that you do to recharge yourself, to get yourself back to your A game or whatever it may be? What would that be for you? And do you do it?
So besides the gym and work and eating and sleeping, I like to, you know, hang out with friends, you know, just go do fun stuff and just spend time with family and all that kind of stuff, yeah.
Cool. What's your favourite movie?
My favourite movie? Of all time?
Oh, just off sometimes. What's a movie you like, bro?
I'd have to say maybe Avatar. I like Avatar, yeah.
Avatar, choose. Cool. And was there ever a time, this is a pretty cool question, was there ever a time where you suffered at all from self-doubt, and how did you overcome it?
I guess I've always believed in myself, so I haven't really doubted myself. I've always been a believer in myself, you know. I believe if you can believe in it, then you can achieve it.
Yeah.
Anything is possible as long as you put in the work required, what needs to be done. So yeah, I've never doubted myself.
Very cool. That's awesome, mate. That's very cool. What we're going to do right now, bro, because we've got you here with us, I've heard you're an amazing dancer. I'm just playing. I'm just helping him get his heart rate up. It's good for cardio. Stop it. Awesome. What we're going to do right now, actually, is I'm going to open the floor. We're going to have 2 opportunities for 2 questions. Be aware if I feel that those questions are going somewhere. So, hanging these toes. These toes. So we're going to open the floor up for 2 questions that you can ask Joseph himself. And with that, we've got 2 passes to the gym. So 2 passes to the gym. We've also got a protein bar and a protein shake behind me that we're going to open up for you right now. So 2 people, we'll get one of the ladies and one of the fellas. Yep, at the back there. Come up here. Cheers.
Hey bro, hey, very nice to meet you. What you're actually doing with yourself is very inspiring, you know, especially for a young fellow like yourself. You know, I actually I look young, but you know, my head's really all like getting back in the day, you know, it's yeah, I hate to think where I am. It would be awesome. But anyway, mate, hey, you know, obviously you talked about your online business being really successful. How did you go about getting yourself out there in the world, you know, out there in the world? I suppose, what type of strategy did you implement? Yeah, because I mean, there's online trainings all over the place, but how did you, or what did you do to set yourself apart from everybody else?
Yeah.
First off, thank you for the comments, appreciate that. Basically, how I started was I used to post transformation pics up of myself on bodybuilding forums. This was back, before Facebook really and Instagram. So I used to post my transformation pictures up, and then people started coming to me asking for meal plans and workout programs. From there I started creating them for people. I also wanted to expand a bit more, so that's when I started my Facebook page, got on Instagram, and just started posting up pictures of me in the gym, doing what I love doing, lifting weights, the foods that I was eating, and people wanted to see what I was doing, so they followed me, and I guess the word of mouth just travelled and it just grew from there.
Awesome. Good question. Good question. Right, so we've got one more question.
Hi Joseph. Just a quick question. What sort of team do you have behind you, and how does all of that work?
Okay, well I've got 6 staff. So there's me who is in charge of the plans and programs. I have a manager, John. He runs the business side of my business. He's helped out a lot. I wouldn't be anywhere where I am today without John. I also have Dion. He is not that big, I know.
Almost does.
So basically, Dion is my marketing guy, so he helps with all my Google advertising, my social media marketing, to help grow my pages. Then I've got a support team, the rest of the support team. The main guy, the manager of the support team is Brett. I've known him since I was 5 years old, been best mates ever since. So he manages the support team, and then the other guys, the support team, they reply to the client's emails. When a client emails in and asks a question about their plan or program, my support team is who replies to them and helps them with any changes that need to be made.
Oh, cool. One more. We're going to open up one more. Here it is. Here it is.
Hey Joseph. 0 to 100, how fast?
The Lamborghini Gallardo goes 0 to 100 in 4 seconds.
It's just a bit slower than me. Awesome. Cool. So we've come to a very special part of the night. And bro, I just want to say a big thank you to you for being here with us. I think we're all really appreciate it. You can't have a bodybuilder in your midst without seeing the body. Am I right tonight? I told you I had something for you tonight, bro. So what I've done with my social media networks, I've got in touch with a very special man, with a very special build. And tonight, we're going to have a bodybuilding competition. Oh my goodness. Come over here, brother. Come over here, brother. I'll take that, I'll take that. Oh my goodness. So first of all, bro, we need you to take your shirt off, Gus. We need you to take your shirt off. Yeah, we do. Here we go. Awesome, I'll take that, bro. Man, chuck it in my back. It's been amazing having you here with us tonight. And this is just a token, a small token of our appreciation. You know, we don't take it lightly that you've taken time out of your busy schedule to be here with us tonight. We really do want to thank you. We do appreciate it. And I know, knowing these young people, I know that they've all taken something away from it. They've all got something now that they can put into place in their lives. And another part of us saying thank you to you, Mother, is right there behind you. But I'm going to get your team to come up on stage right now as well. If I can get the amazing team that support you to come up, your friends, your family, come up here, come up here. We've got something on behalf of the movement. Over to you, boys. Mature in this process. Make sure there is a nice orderly line in how we operate this next part of the night. This man's had a big day, and I want to really make sure that we respect him in this next part of the night. So the meet and greet is going to happen up here on the stage. If you're wanting to come and meet him, you're wanting to come and see him in person, we're going to form a line down the middle, and you'll get to go there from there. Awesome.